Hi, Jason. How are you?
Hey teacher, I'm okay, thanks. I'm better. What about you?
Good. I feel well, a little bit tired. Has been a very long day. I start giving classes at 6:30. Then I went to school from 8 a.m. to almost 5:45. And then I give a class, and then now I'm here. But overall, I feel good. But I can't wait to touch my bed and pass out.
Yeah, it sounds a lot of work today for you.
Yeah, it was. How do you feel? How's your voice?
I think no, it's not 100% my voice, but it is more or less 80%, 90%. It's better. Um,
Oh, that's good.
but yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
That's very good. I'm glad. Okay, so can you please confirm if you can see my screen?
Yeah, teacher, I'm seeing it.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Jason, for joining again to this class. It's a pleasure to have you here. Well, as you know, my name is Sofia Moreno, and today we are going to practice our listening skill. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to read the agenda. It's like the usual agenda where we talk, we greet each other, then we will discuss the goal. We'll do some warm up activities, then we will practice our listening, and then we will do a wrap up and conclude the session. Okay, so today's goal is pretty much that you and I will identify the words that are emphasized in spoken English. We will practice our listening skill by listening audios, and then based on those audios, we are going to answer some questions. Have you ever heard about emphasized words?
I'm not sure if it is about, for example, when you ask a question that you emphasize the last word, for example, um, how are you? I don't know, something like that. We do that in
Yeah.
Spanish. I know.
Uh-huh, we do. In this case, it's pretty much exactly the same. So we will talk a little bit more about it later. But yeah, I wanted to ask you how has been your classes? How are the kids? Was the new grade like better? What do you think?
Yeah. The new grade, ninth grade, was better, but I wasn't better. I mean, I had expectations about my class, my activities, my way of explaining, but I screwed up. I mean, yeah,
Why?
I have expect because I started to confuse myself with I had to I had to explain will versus going to, and I wasn't even
Mhm.
able to explain it in a good way. I was like tongue twisted. I was nervous.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean, it
actually,
was my second. Yeah, teacher,
class, right?
go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, what's your second? So you take like one class per week?
And no, that was two classes in a week. One on Monday and the second on Tuesday.
Mm, okay,
And
okay.
well, this week I'm going to. I'm still like trying to get over this flu. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you can see I'm in my 90%, and the next week I'm gonna continue with it. But well, I think my teacher, my mentor teacher, she told me like don't don't overthink about it. Like be relax. It is your second class. It's not going to be perfect, of course. She's been pretty comprehensive,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
pretty empathetic with this. And she told me like just relax and try again. You will get better at this.
That's true. There is a phrase that I like to remind or remember when I feel nervous. So I'm going to tell you a little bit a short story. So right now I'm studying English here in America, in a higher level. And one day I had the opportunity to teach class, and I was explaining or teaching past perfect, like past participle, like teaching like the irregular verbs, regular verbs, and everything. And I was freaking out because first, like the students were old. They were like a little bit older than me, and they were from Saudi Arabia. Oh my gosh. And like Saudi Arabians are really, really nice. They are very, very friendly. But some girls can be very direct, very like, I don't know how to say this in English, but tajantes, if that makes sense. So I was freaking out. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? And it was not just 1 hour, it was like almost like 3 hours explaining, creating activities and everything, and having like that cultural shock because you know that Muslims are like more conservative, so I have to like watch my words. I tend to be very friendly with everyone, even with boys. But you know that like if you are friendly with a person from Saudi Arabia, a guy, it can be seen really, really bad in a bad way. So I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to fake it until you make it. And that's what I did. I faked it. I was like a PhD, like a college teacher. And I don't know. I faked that I was a great teacher and I had like a lot of experience. And at the end, like I believe it. I don't know what was in my mind that I believe it. And I lost that fear, that feeling of nervousness. And like I just like did it. And I think it went pretty well, hopefully. But at least I stopped feeling that nervous and scared. So maybe that would be a good advice for you. Like maybe fake it. Tell yourself, like, you know what? I have like 20 years of experience and this is a piece of cake and I will do it good. So maybe that will help. I don't know. But that phrase, fake it until you make it, has helped me so much in different situations of my life. So maybe that will help you.
It's a pretty good advice. I'm gonna take it. I haven't I hadn't heard of it, part
Mm-hmm.
of it, but yeah, it sounds so this interesting. Like fake it till you make it. I will try
Mm-hmm.
next class, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me know if it works. Hopefully it will work. Okay, so where is it? This. So we are going to do a warm-up activity, and then I will introduce a little bit the topic and the audios that we will be listening. So we are going to watch this video, and then you are going to answer these questions. So, okay.
Yep, you heard it right. In this video, I'm going to show you some super annoying videos that will make you really angry. I challenge you, try to not get angry. Okay, let's see if you get angry or not. Are you ready? Pre-challenge. Only 0.5% of the people can like the video and subscribe before we start. In 3, 2, 1. We all hate when these things happen, right? Did they make you angry? Tell me in the comments.
Okay, so out of all those things that you saw, what is the most annoying thing for you?
I think it is when the I don't remember.
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Um, I don't remember what is the name of the yema del huevo, the the
The yolk, the egg
yolk,
yolk,
yes,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
yolk. When the yolk of the egg crushes and it mixes with the oil, that oh, I hate that.
true, yeah,
And
I hate it.
the dispenser of food when the food gets stuck or the bottle of whatever. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating because you pay for it and then you get it.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
true.
don't remember if that has happened to me, and if so, I would start to like punch the machine, obviously with love, to see if the food gets unstuck, or call the
Yeah. Oh,
technician or the
mhm.
owner of that stuff and tell him like, oh, I pay for this and this gets stuck, so please help me.
No, I will do that too. And I will not like hit it with love. I will hit it with anger. Like, where's my food that I pay for it? Yeah. Something that I really, really hate is when I'm washing my hands and my sleeves get wet. I get so bothered by that. I like it could be a clean shirt or a sweater, and if I wash my hands and it gets a little bit wet, I just decide to take it off and like grab another one. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Okay, so what are the specific things that make you feel upset or angry?
Um, okay, try to not to be upset or angry because many of the things that happen in my life, I don't have any control over them. So it is for
Mm-hmm.
me, it is like um, it is not necessary to feel bad or feel upset about something you cannot control. And here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing, what about the things that you control? For example, I get upset when, for example, when I have expectations about myself or anything
Uh-huh.
about myself and I don't reach those expectations. For example,
Mm-hmm.
I always take this FSET exam. It is like 50 minutes. It is in English to certify my process while I have some money to pay for a international exam. And I have
Mm-hmm.
expectations about that exam. I always have C1 or C2 level in that exam. Obviously, that exam is not
Mm-hmm.
whole because it only takes some time, some things of vocabulary, listening and reading. But
Mm-hmm.
when I don't reach that level that I have already reached in the past, I get upset. I'm like, oh, I have 80% in reading last time, and nowadays I have 60%. I get upset with
Oh
myself
no.
because yeah, I feel like if I have been studying for too long, if I have taken that exam many times, and I have a good level in that exam, and I screwed. I feel bad. I feel upset with myself. I try not to be upset with people or stuff, just with myself. I don't know if that's good or that's bad. I feel it
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And when you feel that upset, what activities help you to relax?
Well, it depends. It depends. For example, in that case that I have an exam, okay, that I fucked up in that exam. I think like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, um maybe I didn't study well, maybe next time I will be good. I try to reflect on what is upsetting me and how can I change my results and get what I want. But not this. I try to do that with myself always. I kind of, for example, if a student does something wrong, I just tell him, oh, okay, you need to get better at this, but I don't get upset because the student has uh, I have influence over the students, but I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
control over all of their actions. So I would say like, oh, why should I be upset because of something that is not my fault? say.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
good. That's
reflect.
a good position. Like something that really bothers me is like, for example, having the expectation of going, I don't know, to a restaurant or to the bank and finding out that there's like a long waiting line. That frustrates me so much. I have zero patience. So when it's with those things, with people, I feel that I'm more patient. I would like to believe. But when I feel like very upset, something that helps me to relax is doing this. Ah, and then take a deep breath and then keep going. Um, People laugh at me because like when my roommates they hear me in my room like like that. Of course not that loud, but it's kind of loud. And they're like, "Are you stressed?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like I don't know why, like exhalar fuerte, it helps me a lot. But yeah, I mean, it works for me at least. Okay, emphasize words. So pretty much you already have a knowledge of what are emphasized words. So depending on where you emphasize um, in a sentence, it can have like a different meaning. So for example, in the second one, I didn't say he took the purse. That means that I didn't say it at all. Like that maybe the accusation that I'm receiving is completely wrong because I didn't say that he took the purse. Or I didn't say he took the purse. This might mean that I might have implied it, you know? Or, for example, in the third one, I didn't say he took the purse. Maybe someone else did, you know? So when we listen to audios or when we even listen to a conversation that English speakers are having, we identify that, for example, here in America, they emphasize so much in different words, and they'll help us to understand what they are saying. So, for example, here, people tend to be like, "Hello, hi, Jason, how are you?" So, like that accentuation and some emphasize can mean that, like, that they are very excited to see you, or it can be like, "Oh, great, it's Jason again," you know? So, it's very important to understand the context and also the emphasize words or accentuation that people might say or express when they are speaking. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay,
It's
great. Okay, so now pretty much the topic today is keep calm. We are going to listen to some audios, but pretty much what we are going to do is that we are going to identify the emphasized words that we will listen in these following audios. So, for example, here, listen to sentence 1 to 5 and underline the emphasized words. So, first, we are going to listen to the audio. We don't have to emphasize anything. And then, in the second time that we listen, we will start answering the questions or identifying. Can you please read from 1 to 5, please?
sure. Number one, do you want tea or coffee? Number two, is your number 07765 question mark? I'm not sure. No, no. It is 07756.
Mhm.
Number three, that one's my jacket, the leather one. Number four, is your name Mike? Nope, it's Mark. And number five, is that yours or mine?
There you go. Thank you very much. Now we're going to listen to the audio.
1,
Do you want tea or coffee?
2, is your number 07765?
No, it's 07756.
3. That one's my jacket, the leather one. 4. Is your name Mike?
No, it's Mark.
5.
Is that yours or mine?
Okay, now we're going to listen and identify the emphasized word or words. So it can be more than one option.
1.
Do you want tea or coffee?
Okay, so which one do you think that are the emphasized words or the emphasized word?
I think it's tea. He makes like, do you want tea or coffee? I think
Okay,
coffee was two, but I think tea was more.
okay. Now the second one.
2. Is your number 07765?
No, it's 07756.
What do you think?
I think there were two. Um, at the beginning, when the woman starts speaking, and she says five, and then when he answers, I think he emphasizes the five and the six at the end, but I think the six was more.
Okay, okay. I'm not going to say anything, but we're going in a good path. Okay, the third one.
3. That one's my jacket, the leather one.
What do you think? It can be
I
one
think she
or
did
two
it.
words.
I think there could be two. One could be
Okay.
that one
Mm-hmm.
is my jacket, and in the second, I'm not sure. I would say leather, the leather one. I think.
Okay.
4. Is your name Mike?
No, it's Mark.
What do you think? Or do you want to
I
listen in
think,
again?
yeah, that one because I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. It's okay.
The leather one. 4. Is your name Mike?
No, it's Mark.
If you didn't know, it's okay too. No worries.
Yeah, whether they did it on the names or at the beginning when she said, "Is your name in the your?"
Okay. 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 And the last one.
5.
Is that yours or mine?
In the your. They say yours, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Well, pretty much all of the ones that you said were correct, except that here is yours and mine, and here is Mike and Mom. Well, here says these are the answers. Do you want tea or coffee? You said that, and that was correct. Is your number blah 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 blah? No, it's 07756. She emphasized it here too, for me. I agree. I thought that it was 65, but apparently it's like emphasized better in the 5 6. Um, but I mean it's pretty much the same thing. And here, that one is that one's my jacket, the leather one. I agree. This one is correct. You said it this one, and then you said the letter one, so that's great. And here is just no, it's Mark. But I don't know. When she was saying, "Is your name Mike?" She also like emphasized that name, doesn't she?
Yeah, she did it. Maybe,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it will be Mike and Mark, but here it says just Mark. And here is that yours or mine. I think that she emphasized more yours, but mine is also an option. Okay, very good job. I think this is a very easy topic. But you can tell how important it is to understand the accentuation and the emphasized words that people use when they talk. Now, Jason, can you please help me reading this listening strategy?
Sure. So listening strategy. When you listen, pay attention to the words that the speaker emphasizes. Usually, a speaker uses emphasis. A, to highlight new or important information. For example, I've lost my dog. My bag. I don't know. It's a cotton bag
Uh-huh.
with
Hmm.
stripes. B, to put contrast to al to put contrast to alternatives. For example, was it black or brown? And C,
Hmm.
to contradict what someone else has said. For example, well, that's not my bag.
Hmm. My back. Yeah. So I think it's very important to learn this listening strategy because it will definitely help you in future exams and also with these following audios that we are going to listen. But we know that like people will emphasize words when they are introducing or giving new or important information. They are talking about different options or alternatives, and also when people tend to contradict someone else, you know? So it's very important to keep that in mind when we talk in person, when we are teaching a class, or when we are just taking a test or practicing like us, how we are doing it right now. Okay, so now, can you please read this one?
Sure. Number 2. Read the listening strategy. Listen to 6 dialogues. Underline which words are emphasized in each one. Match each one with a reason from the strategy A, B, or C.
Okay. Now, can you help me reading the numbers and the A, B options?
Sure. So, number 1. A. Which are your shoes? B. The ones with the laces. Number 2. A. I think I need a new phone. B. What? You got a new you've got a new phone? A. No, I said I need a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3. A. Can you give me a description of the thief, please? B. Yes, he was tall and he had blonde hair. 4. A. Shall we go shopping tomorrow or on Wednesday? And B. Let's go tomorrow. Number 5. A. Don't forget your keys. B. But they are not my keys. They must be Edward's. Number 6. A. I'll get your suitcase. Is it the black one or the brown one? And B. The
Okay.
brown one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So that's what we are going to do. I think by with reading the listening strategy without the audio, we can tell which options are A, B, or C. But we'll listen to audios to like understand and underline which words are emphasized in each part. Okay, so we will do it. We will listen to the audio one time and then we will do it one by one. Okay?
Oh,
1.
Which are your shoes?
The ones with the laces.
2.
I think I need a new phone.
What? You've got a new phone?
No, I said I need a new phone.
3.
Can you give me a description of the thief, please?
Yes, he was tall and he had blonde hair. 4. Shall we go shopping tomorrow or on Wednesday?
Let's go tomorrow.
5.
Don't forget your keys.
But they're not my keys. They must be Edward's.
6.
I'll get your suitcase. Is it the black one or the brown one?
The brown one.
Okay. So the first one, we're going to first underline the words, and then we will identify it is a strategy A, B, or C.
1.
Which are your shoes?
The ones with the laces.
Okay, so which word of these two options do you think that is more emphasized?
The B.
B, and
Letter
what
B.
word?
Laces.
Good job. That's very good. And what strategy do you think it is? A, B, or C?
The strategy, I think is A. She's
Mhm.
highlighting the information.
She's highlighting the information. There you go. Thank you. That's very good. Okay, now second.
2.
I think I need a new phone.
What? You've got a new phone?
No, I said I need a new phone.
Okay, so emphasize word.
I think it was at the end when he said no.
Okay. Are you sure? You can play it again. I mean, no is emphasized. I agree, but it's not no. It's another word. It's in this option, the A.
2.
I think I need a new phone.
What? You've got a new phone?
No, I said I need a new phone.
I'm not sure if you've got or what.
No, it's isn't here in this one.
Ah,
So you
okay.
said no, which is emphasized. I agree, but there is another word that is emphasized.
I said I need, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I need a new phone, he said. And what strategy do you think it is?
Maybe C, he was contradicting
Mhm. That's
what
correct.
she said.
He was contradicting what the mom or woman said. Okay, number 3.
3.
Can you give me a description of the thief, please?
Yes, he was tall and he had blonde hair.
What do you think?
I think it was in the B when she said he was tall and blonde hair.
Good job. And what strategy it is?
A, she was highlighting information.
New information, providing information. Good job. Now the fourth one.
4. Shall we go shopping tomorrow or on Wednesday?
Let's go tomorrow.
I think it was in the A. Tomorrow or on Wednesday.
Good job. And what strategy?
This time it was B. She was putting two alternatives in contrast, one day or the other.
That's correct. Now the fifth one.
5.
Don't forget your keys.
But they're not my keys.
They must be Edward's.
I'm not sure if it was when she said they are not my keys. Maybe in that part.
Mhm. Yeah. Isn't this phrase, this sentence, they're not my keys? That's one, but there is another one.
They must be Edwards, maybe. When she said
Yep.
they
It must be
Edwards.
Edwards. It's like Edwards. And what is strategy?
I'm not sure because at the beginning it sounds like she's contradicting, and in the second part sounds like she's giving the information of who's the owner of the keys.
Yeah, I agree. Here it says just it gives us one option, and because it starts beginning with a contradiction, it says C, but I will also say B because she's giving new information to the other speaker. So I will say A and C. Okay, and the last one.
Let's go tomorrow.
5.
Oh,
Don't forget your keys.
But they're not my keys. They must be Edward's. 6.
I'll get your suitcase. Is it the black one or the brown one?
The brown one.
okay. Which one do you think are the emphasized words in the sixth?
At the beginning of the question, is it the black one or the brown one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And there is another one in B.
Yeah, in the answer, brown again, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The brown one.
Brown. That's the brown one. And what a strategy it is?
Well, I think the same at the beginning is B because she's constructing the same example. Is it the
Mm-hmm.
black one or the brown one? Brown one. And in the second,
Mm-hmm.
the other person is answering with the new information. It's the brown one.
Yes. Yeah, I will say the same thing. It's B and A. In the answer, she says it's just B, but she's also confirming the information here. So good job. I think you're very good with this. I think it's a very easy topic. What do you think? Was it easy to like identify, emphasize words?
I think sometimes, what can I say? Sometimes one doesn't know that one knows something. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
as I think I have listened a lot of things, I am always listening. Maybe I can identify them as easy as I can, but I didn't know that there were like these strategies, or let's say I didn't think about them, even though I understand them,
Mm-hmm.
because that's like part of my daily practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's also, I mean, these can be, I mean, the strategies can be very general, but like with the word emphasize, it can change with the different accents that we have, you know? The accents, also the tone, if the person is mad or happy. So it can change a lot the meaning of like what the person is trying to say. Do you have any questions so far, or is everything clear?
Well, I think it is clear, just matter of practice and like analyze this emphasis when listening to something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. It's just like by listening more and more, you will get better with it. Now we're going to do a wrap up activity. The wrap up activity is one sentence, two meanings. So you have to write a sentence in the chat and set it in two ways with different word emphasize, with different stress, and then explain the difference, okay? So it can be a very random, short phrase, and then you will emphasize one word and set it in one way, and then the second way you will emphasize another word and set it in a different way. Okay?
Okay. I'm still thinking. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
No, teacher, I think I understand it, but I don't know how to apply it in an output situation. Right.
Okay. I will write a sentence and then maybe you can try to find the word emphasize. Um, like, okay, when I was a kid, I used to play with my dog. So I'm going to emphasize one word and then you will emphasize one word and then you will say, okay? When I was a kid, I used to play with my dog. When I was a kid, I used to play with my dog. In that case, I'm emphasizing I, indicating that I was the one that was playing with my dog back in the day.
Okay. I think I got it better.
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
I think I get it better. I mean, to use it.
Okay. I'll send you the attendance link too, just in case. Oh,
it. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I love it. I like it. So, what word are you going to emphasize?
Well, first I could say, you know, I got a crush on her when we were classmates. Or,
Uh-huh.
you know, I got a crush on her when we were classmates.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Like, I think it's like first kind of tricky to identify which words you can emphasize and try to give it a good accentuation and a good meaning. But then after you like identify it, it's easy, right? Do you have any questions of this session, any suggestion or something that you would like to say?
No, teacher, I think it was pretty cool, all of it.
Mhm,
The warm-up activity, I really like this kind of exercises of new things
mhm,
because when usually we think about listening, we think about getting like specific information, dates, and so on, but it is also about getting like how is the tone, how do you,
mhm,
they emphasize, and so on. So I like this
mhm.
a little bit.
I'm glad that you like it, and I'm also glad that you could join today or tonight in my case. Okay, so this will be it for tonight. I hope to see you next week, and I hope that your classes be better this week too. And yeah, I wish you the best.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you for the kids. Yeah,
Thank you. See you another
same.
time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice night.
You too.